Hello everyone. Before we begin, we have to do the disclaimer. GameChops is the original game music record label producing licensed remixes of video game music, safe for use on Twitch and YouTube, established by DJ Cartman in 2011. Hello there.
Hello.
So that was a fun start with you messaged me an hour ago. It's like, you didn't set an alarm, did you? I'm like, the fuck I didn't. What the fuck?
I'm at the computer. I'm ready to go. My phone in the calendar, it says when daylight saving starts, but it doesn't go off to say that it started.
Come on, cooperate.
Like I did know it was coming. I just forgot when. So for those who don't know, I am now an hour ahead.
Yeah, we think of the cows over here in Queensland.
And the cows don't understand the concept of daylight savings. Stop cleaning, you're making it take longer to load. Because it's trying to load in the existing map and then it has to load in your changes to account for it.
Yeah.
Turns out this map is like 12 megabytes.
Oh.
And this goblin be old.
Yeah. I didn't notice it last time, but they used the fighter helicopter to get us over here by just putting our truck in where the water section would go.
Yep.
I mean, blue. Why blue if not water?
Well, they've usually got water tanks in those vans so that they can do the work. We're 2 megabytes in.
Oh my lord. I guess it's gotta, like, account for all the dirt it's gotta lose as well now, too.
Yeah. Like, go over the list. Like, look at the many things for the wonder that is this temple.
We're 67% complete already, so... It's definitely a lot.
Three megabytes. So in true fashion, I will now talk about Monster Hunter.
Oh god.
We're still waiting on the reveal of 2 more monsters.
Ooh.
Because we haven't seen the monster that creates the switch axe or the charge blade set that we've been shown.
Ah, yeah.
And we've been shown everyone else. Maybe we'll get to a sneak peek of the 3rd map. But after that we should get the release date for the demo. But that might also be pushed back if they're still trying to figure out PC.
Yeah.
Because with with consoles, it's easy for them to optimize. Because they're ultimately optimizing, like, you know, what console is everyone gonna have more likely to have. So they're optimizing for, like, the PS5 base model, not the PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
But with PC, it's a lot harder to find that standard because of all the different graphics cards and motherboards and processing units.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to find that happy medium so that the game runs as intended.
Yeah.
While still being accessible.
Yeah, I do like gaming on the PC and whatnot, but for games like Monster Hunter, I'm definitely always going to go for a console. Mainly for the fact that, you know, my console should always be able to run it if it's on there. And just because it's on PC does not mean my PC is going to be able to run it.
My computer, for example.
Mm-hmm.
We're halfway there.
It's like my computer, for example. Last time I checked in, I was at 3 megabytes. I'm now at 2 for some reason.
Because, yeah, if I actually, like, turn off my computer entirely, I have to, when I turn it on, I've got to let it sit for damn near an hour before I can log in.
Fucking gross.
Because it has to go through, like, all the motions of, like, loading everything in.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't replace it by this time next year, that's it.
Yeah.
It will no longer run, so I need to find the money for a new computer and move over what I need. I see you cleaning.
Shut up. I wanted that wall to go away. Come, King Gnome.
I did not know this map was going to take so long. It definitely went faster when it was still dirty.
Yeah. I shall put you atop of your pyramid again, King Gnome.
So I never played Life is Strange, and I watched very little of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching one of the European streamers that I follow play it. And so far, everything that has happened in this school, I would have taken as permission to run amok.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand how rationally angry this game makes me. It is a righteous fury, and you would help me every step of the way.
I haven't watched any of Life is Strange or played it myself either. It's not really something that's ever been on my radar.
So obviously, Max, your main character who you play as, she gets the power to rewind time.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that's happened at this boarding school's party is the very, pious, religious, good girl has been drugged, and she started making out with a bunch of guys, to which the rich kid who drugged her recorded, and then is put out on the internet. And this is back in, like, the early 2000s, so this is a very, very big deal. There's no revenge porn laws or anything like that. So this girl's life is going to absolute shit.
Yeah.
And she's never bothered anyone before. The security guard is doing nothing, the principal is doing nothing, and even the teacher that she regularly assists is asking her, are you sure you're not just doing this for attention?
Yeah.
To such an extent where the main character has actually just... you can... So it's one of those things, you can make decisions. Jules was able to stop her from jumping off the building.
Oh, God.
Because this poor girl, after, like, I don't know, this is like within 24 hours or like the last 2 days sort of thing, her life has gone through such shit. None of the adults that are supposed to be protecting and helping her are protecting or helping her.
Yeah.
Everyone around her is trying to spread the video as much as possible, and it's just like, yeah. She's extremely far from home. She is not in a good place. And, your main character is receiving messages like, oh, people have tried to get me in trouble for this before. Knock it off or you'll be sorry. It's like, permission to run amok. All of your clothes are now going to be in the fountain. And that's just where we're starting.
That's it, young man, and bleach the foreskin with you.
But like unfortunately he's a part of like, you know, that rich family
Yeah.
of, you know, I you know, I'll just sue the school. It's just like I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You can sue me for slander all you want.
Not slander if it's true. Oh my god, I heard the aggro, dude.
Getting dressed.
I clean now. Oh, I heard a log fart.
Hello!
And on his way to the toilet too.
Oh, ironic. Is my phone doing a thing? I'm multitasking, says Log. God damn it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm at the age now where it's unsafe to trust a fart. So, like, I had, obviously, a fart the other day, and I'm like, I start to push the fart, and I'm like, oh no, we shouldn't push any further with that one. To the bathroom with you.
That's less of an age thing and just more it depends on your body because I still have absolutely no trouble trusting farts. But no, for this game, it's just like I would be suspended very quickly and then very rapidly expelled because, nah, I'm not. That's just not going to be allowed to happen around me. Not a chance. I wouldn't even have to be friends with this person to honestly just go completely apeshit.
Log says, trust the shot, go over to the dark side. Look, there's the Jedi, the Sith, and the Grey Jedi. Nothing about the brown Jedi, okay? Or the brown Sith.
You can always smell them coming.
I just got reminded about, like, an old Jackie Chan Rush Hour blooper, where he couldn't remember what to say with his lines, because this was back in the day where Jackie Chan was still very much learning English, whilst also starring in English, like, Hollywood movies.
Jeez!
Yeah, instead of freeze, yeah. One of the bloopers, he couldn't remember his line, and he's just looking at Chris Rock, and he's just like, no, his eyes, they're brown, they're full of shit. You can't trust him.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Jeez, cut. What did I say?
No, they didn't yell cut, they just started laughing. It's like, what? What did I say? The line is freeze. Oh, freeze. Because English is a mongrel bastard language.
Oh, it is.
We're playing on words on stream last night whilst, and like the moment, oh god, what was, I think it was like a level 7 or something. The moment we loaded in, I saw the Q and there was no U to go with. It's like, okay, Q is fake. And because pretty much all of them are Europeans, like, how'd you know Q is always preceded with U?
Yeah.
Like, I love words on stream, but I also fucking hate that game.
Mm-hmm.
And back when we were coming back from the road trip for my housemate,
Mm-hmm.
we were listening to my music and some Lady Gaga came on. It's like, I didn't think that you would like Lady Gaga. It's like, excuse me, I'm queer.
How dare you?
It doesn't matter that she's straight. She's one of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Monster is for us.
Like, you straights can listen to her. You have our permission, but otherwise...
I got incredibly close to being able to meet her.
Oh. Rude.
So a guy that was very into me that I was very not into, he was at the AC/DC bar, and it was, this was obviously one of the nights that Gaga performed in Melbourne.
Yeah.
She went to the AC/DC bar afterwards.
Oh.
And apparently, she stripped down to her lingerie and was dancing on the bar.
Doesn't surprise me, that does sound like Lady Gaga.
She's just out to have a good time in her way.
Mm-hmm.
And no one ever gets hurt. But I was that close to meeting her.
Log says that apparently Lady Gaga is bi.
Oh, okay.
Well, Log says pretty sure she's bi.
Well, here's the thing, you can be bi with a preference,
Hmm.
which is still valid. Fight me.
Dogs are gonna hate me later. I have to, keep them inside whilst I'm spraying down all the weeds.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So they're probably gonna be pissing and moaning.
You're outside, but we're not outside.
It's like, oh, what the hell?
wasn't AC/DC bar, it's AC/DC lane and it's the cherry bar. This was pre-COVID, okay? I'm gonna get details mixed up.
Yeah. I honestly can't remember the story that we were telling when Log actually got here. Oh shit. There's a thing there. A pillar of sorts, if you would.
I don't know, I think I'm just trying to fill the air.
Yeah.
But like I just remembered it's just like, oh, we were listening to Lady Gaga, and my housemate for some reason believed that we wouldn't be into like one of our queerest icons.
I mean, she's literally named herself after a song by another queer icon.
Never mind that she is making sure to get, the Trevor Project into schools.
I don't know what the Trevor Project is.
It is to house queer youths that have been thrown out because they are queer.
Ah, yep. God forbid I raise a child who turns out to be straight. Not in my fucking household. As the neighbors hear me screaming as I kick my child out, calling them a fucking dirty breeder.
Could be worse. Could be one of the obsessive bronies.
No.
It will always absolutely dumbfound me how you can be proud of the fact that you have caused a show specifically targeted for little girls to not be able to just put into Google with safe search turned off.
Yep.
I remember them being so proud of that on Tumblr, and it's just like, that's not the flex you think it is. Or some frickin' clopper who was emailing another clopper of just like, you can't draw fan art of Twilight Sparkle like that, she's my wife.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That's fucking disturbing.
oh yeah, no, they really went all out with this one. Because, like, I know that girls will do it with boy bands and other male fictional characters and stuff, but...
There's a difference. There's a limit.
Yeah. And it's just like, where is your limit? Did the concept of that never come up for you, or... Like, which one of your parents didn't hug you enough?
Oh, which one of them hugged you too much? LGBTQIA plus British show support for black people, and Jumbridge hates it. Fuck yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. So, for a child to turn out okay, you just need to meet, at minimum, 30% of their emotional needs. It's a pretty low bar.
Yeah.
That's why Gen X is mostly okay.
I still need to fuck. What am I looking for? Well, I'll say pose it instead of the word I'm trying to do it begins with an I. You're also their parent. Doesn't mean you have to be their friend a lot of the time.
It's generally better that you're not.
Like, cool, have a really nice relationship with your child and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you've got to put your foot down in some situations, and that will hurt.
What was, God, well... It was coming up, because it's just like, mothers tending to put entirely too much pressure on their daughters to basically be their emotional support. It's like, your child should always be your friend, but you should never be your child's friend. Like, they should be able to come to you, but you should not be going to them.
Ugh, look at that turned out.
Sorry?
Logs, like my dad said that to me all the time. Look how we turned out. Yeah.
But it's more so like a parent should not be going to a child about an adult problem, situation, or emotion sort of thing.
I still don't understand I understand why, because, like, you know, it's actually been studied and whatnot, but I don't understand the parents that will put their kids into, like, movies and whatnots because it was their dream and they failed at it. Like,
Living vicariously through the child. Not healthy.
Yeah. Stage parents, yeah. Ugh. Oh, we will. No. Fucking Log just brought up toddlers and tiaras. I fucking hate child beauty pageants. It's so fucking wrong and disturbing.
It is the heavy sexualization of tiny children. Because I feel like Little Miss Sunshine, like, did a really good job depicting that, where she is just there as a normal kid. Like, she is just there appropriately dressed for her age, and like her competition is just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh, Dance Moms was another one that, no. I mean, look what happened. It produced JoJo Siwa.
I really wish people would back off on JoJo. Not because I like her music or anything, but do you remember being out for the first time and feeling like you were the first queer person to ever exist?
Yeah.
We all went through this stupid phase as well. We just got to do it in private.
Yeah. I don't remember Maddie Ziegler.
Yeah, I've got no idea who that one is, sorry.
Yeah. He's the kid who danced in a ton of...
Yep.
Oh, the one that worked with Shia LaBeouf and said that he was an okay guy, he just smelt really fucking bad all the time. I remember that. Oh, she's unhealthily obsessed with it. Ooh.
And she's also the one that's copping hate for being cast and directed as an autistic character, and it's just like, I was just following direction and I just did what I was told.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the actress that played that particular character. I knew the controversy behind it, which, like, but, Jesus.
I am here now.
Yeah. Yeah, the video essay I can delve into, yeah. Phew. I still can't believe the bullshit that happened in my Mechanicus streams last night. God. Fucking going into that fight with just you and Log's characters that I have in Mechanicus. Just having to hide behind a pillar, then bomb rush everyone.
No backup whatsoever. Still came in clutch.
Yeah. And with my original game, I really should have got my 4th tech priest before going in and dying. There are traces of odd luminous ore everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. Hang on, there's something else up there. Up here. This must be that. Look out, an aircraft just shot straight out of the volcano. It's heading your way. What? Where is it? I'm looking at volcano, but nothing happening.
I think it's because of like how far along we were, because I never saw it either.
Hmm. No volcano, bad volcano.
So I don't know what's going on with dance moms these days, but the woman that like is teaching the girls and stuff, she's in a wheelchair and very disabled these days.
Yeah, towards the end of the series that I've been made aware of because of all like the YouTube expose videos I watch and drama channels, I know she was in the wheelchair towards the end of the series, and she almost got done for assault by purposely running over another dance mom's foot. Like, god damn it. But yeah, I have no idea why she's actually in the wheelchair. All I know is that she's in a wheelchair.
The only clip of it I saw is she's sitting in the aisles and someone in the audience comes up. It's like, oh, I paid for these seats, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like being generally disrespectful and being ableist.
Yeah.
So she leaves to go and get the police.
Yeah, she's rather overdramatic.
Well, she's on TV, so...
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if it's...
But I mean, like,
TV
if she's fighting ableism, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but... she's also not a good person.
Oh, financial fraud, too.
Oh, of course there is.
So we've hit all the factions. And have you been on Instagram recently?
Not really. I don't typically doom scroll Instagram. I tend to doom scroll YouTube and Facebook. So what the Instagram
So we have
bullshit.
Instagram accounts for teens now.
Ew.
None of them are going to use them, and like, oh, the point is to keep them away from like the store pages that, like, so people will set up private store accounts so that they can put their not safe for photos out there.
Yeah.
This is to try and keep teens away from those. It's just like, they're not going to use them. They're going to do what they've always done, what we did, lie about their age.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard.
You are not fixing the issue.
During her battle, she underwent 10 rounds of chemotherapy. She is now cancer-free, but she's still unable to walk on her own easily because of the tumor caused damage to her spine. Ah, okay.
Yep, that'd do it.
Yeah. Alright, I do feel sorry for her in that regard, but... Jesus.
The disability is a permanent.
Yeah.
Ooh, log. Go into Steam and have a look at Supermarket Together. Turns out it's always free. But with Log's laptop, it's questionable as to what games it can run.
Yeah.
But this game supports 16 players.
It's too many people.
Yeah, but it just means that it's not hard to get people involved.
Yeah.
Because some people have looked at it just like, oh, it's just an ugly version of Supermarket Simulator. It's like, yes, but I'm allowed to hit people with a broom. It's how you deal with theft. If someone's trying to steal anything, you beat them with a broom.
Yeah, in Moonlighter, you physically jump on them and beat the shit out of them in a cartoon style, like puffball fight. Oh god, that's so funny.
Hey, Sponge.
Sponge.
Hey, Sponge, are you ready for time zone fuckery?
Oh my god, time zone fuckery. Well, Sponge has to be ready for time zone fuckery because they are in both of the projects that I'm doing. The daylight savings starting. I'm always ready for time zone fuckery.
Good, because I wasn't. I forgot that started today.
Yeah. So, because I'm also in Vic right now, so it's even more stuff when I go back to SA tomorrow. Oh, fun. Yeah, so,
You're somewhere in the vicinity of me.
Yeah. So in, I believe the one project, the DM equivalent is in Victoria, so they'll be an hour ahead. Everyone else but me is in South Australia, so they're half an hour ahead of me, and then I'm just like an hour behind the DM's time, so it's going to be fun figuring out that. Well, it's actually quite easy. When it would be 7 PM for the DM, it would be 6:30 for Adelaide, 6 PM for me, so it'll be an hour earlier for everything for me. It'll be annoying. Yep, yay Vic.
Because, yeah, daylight saving started today in Victoria. And I don't know if it's different elsewhere. Probably isn't.
No, I think if it's a daylight savings, everyone will start on the same day. That's kind of the whole point for those who don't do daylight savings. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun one for that, isn't it? Like, it'll be a lot easier in Ryebread's game because there's only 2 time zones, but in Dragons it'll be 3 time zones. It's just gonna be fun. That's true. It will be definitely like that. God knows when we're actually able to get the other player into. Yeah, I have that feeling too, Sponge. This one. So now we're just gonna go around spraying bubbles until we get the ding.
Why don't you just press tab?
Oh, I am. So it's really like scattered around little bubbles. Because it doesn't matter if you've got the best gun in this level, it's still kind of hard to get the dirt off in certain spots.
Well, it's been under water for X amount of time.
True. Summer has managed to get the bell and ID tag off his collar, but not broken the collar. Well, you got a ginger cat, so expect for ginger scenarios. We don't need
He's
to.
probably managed
won't
to
have
like
combat
catch
anyway.
a claw or something in it, and he just kept pulling.
Yeah.
Explains why it's been so quiet. The jingle jangle of the dingle dangle.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you some bitch.
One of my childhood cats, Xena, we couldn't keep a collar on her. she would always somehow manage to get a paw underneath it and get it under her arm.
Yep.
And she'd been out all day. She came home like that, and under her arm had been rubbed raw, and like the fur had come off.
Poor thing.
Did not matter how many different, like what type of collar it was, how tight it was, how loose it was. She just always managed it.
Yep.
And then when she came home with it like red raw like that, it's like, nope, that's just she's gonna start tearing skin soon.
Yeah.
We cannot keep a collar on her. Problem is that she also wasn't microchipped.
Ooh, that's an issue.
Yeah, it wasn't an issue until we made it to the Northern Territory.
Yeah.
Because she's the sort of cat that would roam for days at a time. Like, her hunting skills were impeccable. But at the time, they were also trapping cats, and it's just like, if the cat's microchipped but it doesn't have a collar, tough shit, we're not checking for microchips.
Yeah.
At the very least, if we had been able to keep a collar on her, wouldn't have been an issue. But like, there was just one day where she went out and she never came back.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but bound to happen in the Northern Territory.
Mm. No, they were checking for microchips. But she was uncollared and unmicrochipped. She lived a pretty good life. And good fucking god, that cat was patient. I was 7 or 8 when we got her.
And how old were you when she just didn't come home?
I was a teenager. But more so she put up with us at that age.
Yeah.
Like, that cat was far more patient than what we deserved. Her daughter Scout, not so much. Got her mother's hunting skill, that was for sure. She ended up getting some kind of bone cancer.
Ugh, poor thing.
But at the same time, it's very fitting. Like, there's nothing else that would have killed you. Someone's German Shepherd got out, and Scout was in the front yard, and the dog tried to approach her.
Oh.
That dog went screaming up the street to get away from her.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh yeah. Our dog Jet learnt that with my cat Chucky. Because Scout and Xena would run from her, and she was just like, oh good, this is the game sort of thing. Never hurt them, you know, she's just a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried to do the same with Chucky, and she went up to him and pushed her with his nose. Pushed him with her nose. So he turned around and clawed her.
Ah.
She did not try to chase him again after that, or try to get him to run.
Yep.
But no, Scout and Xena just kept running, so she never hurt him. She was incredibly good in regards to that.
Mm-hmm.
She'd swallow a lizard whole and then throw it back up on the the mat that you wipe your feet on in the backyard.
Yum.
But never hurt the cats. And she, God, what was that dog? She was a mix. She was, at the very least, two of the breeds that was mixed into her was Rottweiler and Ridgeback.
Oh wow.
She got very big very quickly. She was extremely gentle. There was a cat that used to come into the backyard and used to eat food out of her bowl with her.
Ugh, cute.
That dog had zero food aggression. If you put your hand in her bowl, she would just eat faster.
Yeah.
And if she got to your hand, she'd just lick everything that she could off your hand and around it.
Sorry, I'm not doing anything right now, guys. I am just cleaning my screen. 'Cause it's hard to tell what is dirt and what is my screen.
Is this dirt in the game or in real life?
Yeah, actual.
I don't like this game. It's got permadeath.
Are you done barking? Too hot to be out there barking, Bubba. Oh, too hot for me anyway. Today feels like it would be like an Adelaide 30, so it's fine. For me, at least. Okay, that's nice and clear. I had a dream last night that I got a clacky, or a creamy, keyboard, and it was lovely.
I find it weird that they're called creamy. Why not just call it quiet?
I know.
Like, if the mechanical ones are clacky, then why aren't they just quiet? Do you like clacky keyboards or quiet keyboards?
So it's not quiet, it's definitely lower volume than a mechanical one. I'll definitely get a creamy keyboard once this one goes, mind you.
But the numbers will be on the wrong side. Which is so weird.
Well, sometimes they're on the wrong side, they're just not there. I did find a creamy keyboard that does have the numbers, and creamy keyboards are also known to be compact in comparison to like the big gaming keyboards. So, instead of having the larger 0 button, it's all like squished in to be a normal size 0. And I think the page up, home, page down, end buttons are all like, they're all portrait instead of horizontal.
It's weird. It's different, so it's bad.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Scaffolding. I'm gonna move you here because you cast a shadow, making it easy to find yellow on yellow. Get a proper glass cleaner and give my monitor a clean. God damn it. It's like on the, like not even, like 2 pixels is the line now for the atrium floor. I just can't seem to find it.
Bits and pieces are raised, so you may have, like, if you go one direction and don't see it, turning around and going back the same way will probably reveal it.
Yeah. And I just got it now. Fuck yes.
Are you a fan of the Yakuza series at all?
I've been meaning to play them for a while, but I haven't just gotten around to it because I have such a big backlog of games at the moment.
Because the latest one is pirate themed.
Ooh.
So I've watched playthroughs just because it's not really my type of game, but I like the story.
Yeah.
And I just love the character Majima. He's just crazy. And in one, I can't remember which one it is anymore, but there's an extra mode and it's just Majima everywhere.
Oh god.
Like, you'll go to a bar and he's the bartender, you'll go to a club and he's dressed as a girl and he's just in drag sort of thing. It's
Oh
just
my
like,
lord.
what is this?
Majima, please.
I think like one of the things that made me interested in that, at the very least, watching a playthrough is like Majima is cackling as he lowers himself into like a sewer manhole sort of thing. It's like, I'm going to be everywhere, and it's like, okay.
What the fuck?
He's very obsessed with the main character.
Oh no.
I don't know why we haven't made it to that point yet. Because I'm watching Willy vs. play Yakuza 0. So it's like, this is the origin story.
Yep.
This is how we got to the crazy. And it's just like, okay. I haven't actually watched any of the other games yet, so I guess I'm starting from where I belong.
Yep.
I have no context. Because a lot of this is like, oh, okay, so this is how we got to this point. It's just like, okay, what?
What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up!
I have more questions than answers. I have questions I did not know I had.
He's the queen we need, but not the queen we deserve.
He is not the queen we need, nor is he the queen that we deserve. But he is actually a very good person at heart. He's just emulating crazy. And it's so crazy, because I got curious about the voice actors. The voice actor for Kiryu They did fucking mocap. They look identical.
Oh.
The guy that plays Majima does not look like that at all. The physical difference was just like, how the fuck does that voice come out of that face?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Log. You don't want him to show up. He's just everywhere in this version. He doesn't need to be in any one of the locations that you encounter him.
Just because he can be somewhere doesn't mean he should. There we go, that one's done. Shut the fuck up, Log. The guy missing a spot last time we finished was so fucking funny. And then the outside would be completely clean.
Walls.
There was still a whole wall that wasn't clean.
No, that was an archway. I was specifically doing walls. Specifically said, pyramid walls. The big flat bit.
Yeah, we made that joke multiple times, like, don't cross the streams.
And then we did it on purpose just to see what the physics would do.
We also peed together in a toilet, it was fun.
Not the word I would use, but we did in fact pee together in a toilet.
Checking my notes, not sure what type of gay that is.
It's our brand of gay. And it just is what it is. Speaking of gay.
What?
Background to Life of Strange. I think it's the voice actor for Max is also it's the same voice actor for Aloy.
Oh.
And for one of the people watching who's a part of the circle, it's just like, yeah, she just kind of like informed my whole sapphic personality sort of thing. It's just like, okay. It's just like, and I was going to say, well, I've never had a woman make me question myself, and then I remembered, Reiko, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, wait, hang on. And I shared that, film clip with the necessary timestamp. in their Discord. Head on up, I'll let you do this one. There should be one singular thing left.
There's actually a bunch, apparently. Yeah, they already kept that prismatic thing in the list of things, so I know it's there. I just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, the gem. Rear...
No, there's the rear octopus wall niches.
Also the trident.
Okay. Oh, this is probably going to be like, you got to jump. Probably going to need the scaffolding. It's probably the bits on top.
Yeah, it's bits on top. Don't need the scaffolding. You can just get off the edge. Edit. Statue shrine where?
I don't know.
Where's the gem at? Oh, there it is. And there's that jet. Just fuck off. God, that's loud.
Yep.
It's not how jet sounds work as well. You know, just cut off like that.
Or did you want it to keep going?
I would like it to like eventually fade out as it flies away. Wow, 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 aliens. Oh shit. Well, fuck that guy apparently.
Probably the one that shot him last time.
Mm-hmm.
Just be floating around the outside.
I would like to invest in your stocks. God damn it. Yep, not sitting through that because I don't know if that is copyright or not. That is all of career mode done.
And yeah, I can't do any of the special job or specials unless I buy them. Bonus jobs, however, are part of the game.
Yeah. So even if I own a special job,
we can try it, but I'm gonna guess it's not gonna let me in.
well, I'll jump into the 40k ones.
Mm-hmm.
See what do. Alright. Should be on now.
Okay. No, you do not own Warhammer 40k add-ons, so cannot join the session.
Alrighty then. Good to know. But I've not done any of these odd jobs before either. Oh god, it's making us go back to the old stuff. The Moose Ruby. Shut up, Dominoes. Oh, gravity is weird because we're on Mars.
Which honestly is a fun detail.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if there's anything to do with like achievements when it comes to Mars rover and that shit. Probably not.
No.
What's up?
It's a weaker gun.
I know. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We are extremely grateful you took the time to come out of your way here. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission, so do not concern yourself with constraints. O2 levels 20% depleted. Your mission, an exploratory rover, has been contaminated with a dangerous substance.
Dirt. How dangerous? Why am I cleaning it?
Yeah, pretty much.
What degree do I have?
No terraforming or colonization can take place until you have eradicated this threat. The future of humanity's expansion through the solar system rests in your capable hands. It's just fucking dirt.
Space dirt.
O2 levels 40% depleted. The substance itself is extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. Put it in my veins.
No, you snorted. It's powder.
No, inject the dirt into my vein. When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Okay. I mean, give it to the politicians. I'll actually be good for once. Can you imagine if something like that got into the wrong hands?
Truth serum.
60% depletion. You have no idea if the substance itself is terrestrial or alien in origin. In a previous outbreak, one of our colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by skill, capability, and personality of the individuals. Oh my god, could you imagine a politician that's actually qualified? Terrifying, apparently, is what it says.
They organized themselves and got shit done.
O2 levels, 80% depletion. You have noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. What?
The footprints.
Oh. Oh my.
I didn't notice them.
No, neither. Oh. It's a gnome. We've investigated to ensure all the contamination has been dealt with. And it is a alien gnome.
Oh, I hate that.
What, the alien gnome?
No, the angle I've got.
Mystery
Just
hatch.
stand where I am, you'll see. Fucking Daystar.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Shiny.
Yuck.
Whoa, whoa, too far. Okay, there we go. Rock analyzer complete. Hazard camera, where are you? There's the hazard cameras. Wheel hubs.
I'm looking, I'm not seeing.
This one's wheel hub. There we go. Side hustle achievement. Complete a bonus job. Your bonus job. I look like I belong on this planet.
It's just that moment where we both disappear.
Clean the gnome fountain.
Why am I still here?
I don't know.
Oh, because you haven't moved on yet.
That'd probably do it. It's got a different gun, but I don't like this gun because it's got such a huge ass in the way.
Get dressed.
Yep. Alright, I will be naked on the stream and you will love it. Oh, fuck it. I've got the excess money. I'm buying all the clothing. Wow. That researcher edition was $2,000. Jesus.
How do I get further up? There's scaffolding I don't know about?
How many ladders have we got?
I think just this one.
Oh, that's an issue then. Oh, there's a poster for Ulysses over here. Lost cat, Ulysses. Very fluffy. Please call Mayor.
That fucker doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get rid of the ladder, please.
Oh, no.
Let me put it down. Thank you.
You know, I
Fuck.
can't see another oh, you have to climb it and then place the ladder up there, I'm guessing.
That's what I tried. There's nowhere to place it up here.
Oh, fuck. Well, this will be fun. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons, but what do you think it's made out of? Other gnomes. Oh, so the outer wall's made of stone. Because if it's some kind of marble, then we can potentially repurpose it into a new Parkkeeper's Lodge. Oh, fuck off. The nice fountain. Only the fountain itself is of insufficient quality, of course. No, it's a good fountain. Piss off. Screw it. Turn back to that. Go to that one. Okay, up close and personal for that shit. Oh, much surface with these freaking gnomes. Not tear it down. Tear the whole thing down. Before I was against it. Now I just don't want to do the job.
The spinning nozzle does a lot.
Yeah. can't even see you on the map. Ah, there you are. Under there. Like I hear the splishy splashy, but where the fuck are you? I'm on the exact opposite side. So you're behind the, like, second tier of the fountain. I mean, I'm like, I can't see you. I can hear you though.
Unintentional game of hide and seek. Oh god.
What?
I was cleaning a section and it's just like, this hasn't dinged yet. I wonder why. I hit tab and it's like, oh fuck.
Must use red.
I mean, like, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, whatever is on here has probably been baked on.
Mm-hmm. Fucker. This entire time I haven't had my elbow on the armrest of my chair, and apparently it's been sitting in the sun. So I just put my fucking arm down, and it felt like getting a burn from like when you sit into a car.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get the hot sun freaking seatbelt effect going on.
Former friend, the interior of his car is black leather.
Oh.
And he never understood why, when it'd be time to, like, you know, leave a place where the car had been in the sun the entire time, why I would just, like, open the door and stand beside the car.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Sure.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to turn it on and to turn on the air conditioning and blow the hot air out of the car.
Yeah. It might
Because
look
yes,
good.
your car is white. The interior is not.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, as I don't want to cook my skin when I sit in your car. That I'm sure looks lovely, but is actually a death trap on the inside.
I swear to fucking god, I must be having a stroke.
Why?
For like the third time in 24 hours, I can smell roast chicken.
Oh. Typically not roast chicken that you're supposed to smell when having a stroke.
I don't know where the smell is coming from, which is where it's just like, am I having a stroke? Like, what's happening?
go back to actually doing our dwarves. I don't want to do that. Get clean.
I'm surprised that this is the second job.
Yeah, out of the bonus jobs in this little spot. So fucking weird.
Just because they normally wouldn't throw something like this at you. Like, immediately.
Hmm. From my eye, I just see you go up a ladder like.
You didn't get to see me fall.
Gotta move this curtain. I managed to edit the video on YouTube where I yeah, but what I want. Still isn't up yet. I haven't been doing all that crap side of stuff on Mondays like I usually would. I just been exporting them at least so that from Twitch to YouTube, so at least we wouldn't lose them eventually.
Yeah. Don't have them all post at once.
Oh no, I don't. I will typically upload one of each game a day and then have them going out.
Yeah, but don't have them go public all at once.
Oh no, never. No.
Because that's what you've been doing.
No, I've been having days where it's if Pokemon, I've got a Pokemon stream and an Elden Ring stream with multiple episodes. One episode of Pokemon, one episode of Elden Ring will go out on the same day, and then each following day there will be more than one going out.
Yeah, that's not what's been happening in my feed.
Oh, okay.
You've got like 4 or 5 coming out at once.
Well, if I have 4 or 5 backlog game varieties, there will be.
The algorithm doesn't like that.
Oh, fuck's sake, fuck the algorithm.
Just have them set up to go out like 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah.
It'll take longer to catch up, but it won't shadow ban you for it. Also, people get really weird about it as well. Because LK ended up mass re-uploading a bunch of things, and people got shitty because it filled their feed.
Right. That's understandable.
Just like, okay, but you didn't have to like unsubscribe over, like calm down.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to like, you know, monopolize your feed.
I have a grand total of like 3 subs on YouTube, but one of them is me because it automatically counts you as your first sub.
I'm one of them.
Actually curious now whether or not that's changed. Some of my videos are getting a bit more views. What videos? Yeah, still only 3, so I've got 1 mystery sub out there.
Thank you, mystery person.
We salute you.
Probably tentacle.
Probably. Oop, tiny penis out on my street apparently. That's it, bleaching the foreskin for you. Well, it was funny. Our landlord called my mother and he was like, hey, anything that you guys want done maintenance wise, anything at all? I'm in the neighborhood so I can come up and do them. And apparently mum was all like, thinking to herself, fire alarm issues, some of the wall hinges, not wall hinges, window hinges are broken, the tap's still not finished. No, it's all good, we're all good, we don't want anything done, don't worry, go home.
We just don't want you near us. But that stuff should definitely get done.
Yeah.
Especially the fire alarm.
Well, the fire alarm issue's over now, thankfully, because we actually changed the battery after it would no longer accept us just resetting it. Because it's a wired-in one, so it was having a hissy fit that its backup battery was fried when we had a small 10-minute power outage. So it was like, ooh, fucking annoying. Still Zelda, okay. Sometimes I just gotta keep an eye on what music's actually playing, because I'm yet to get a single copyright for any of the licensed remixes of Legend of Zelda content. But the licensed remixes that would be safe for me to use for Final Fantasy stuff, I've gotten 1 or 2 copyrights from Final Fantasy 7 in particular.
Yeah, Square Enix is... They keep a chokehold on their stuff. Surprised you're not having more issues with Nintendo.
Honestly, yeah, same. If Nintendo were to turn around and go, hey, we want all of your Pokerog taken down off YouTube, I'd be like, that's cool. That's 30 less thumbnails I have to make.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's gotten the run that it has.
Yeah. Well, I think they're a little bit too busy with suing PowerWorld at the moment.
Yeah. Man, that took longer to come around than what I thought it would. People are like, no, it's legally distinct. It's like, it's really not.
I mean, well, the designs are technically far enough from the Pokemon ones that, like, it's more than 10% their own originality at this point. So legally speaking, it's fine. The thing that Nintendo's trying to sue them over is the patent of capturing monsters inside of circular objects.
So I was watching Herbal play Pokemon Scarlet. And someone came in and it's like, ew, you're playing Palworld?
Yep.
That is how freaking similar they look. And we were all like, nope, not Palworld, actual Pokemon.
ones. Let's just do you now. I guess what someone would mistake PowerWash for Pokemon is kind of gross.
Honestly, they move exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skeletons that they've used for, like, their pals is the same as Pokemon. Like, you can use the engine of another game and still make it look completely different.
That's true, yeah.
Like, this is the Counter-Strike engine. I don't know which engine that is, but, like, you can tell, like, when you see the characters jump and everything, it's the same.
Yeah.
Sure as shit don't feel like a Counter-Strike game.
That is definitely true.
Monster Hunter Rise, they use the Resident Evil engine.
Oh. Shit.
You didn't notice that on Load Up?
Mm-mm.
Because I think they also use it for World, and they're using it again for Wilds. But once again, moves... Like, it certainly doesn't play like one of those games, it's just the engine. So they've just basically reskinned it and, like, added a couple, like, guns, essentially.
Yeah.
Why does Samus scream? Hello, Willow.
Small child does the raw. Raw.
But yeah, I'm surprised that PowerWash was able to get away with it as long as they did. And something that is no longer confirmed for me, and I don't actually care enough to actually check to see if there's any truth to it. Like, some of the Pokemon PAL designs are AI generated.
Oh, okay. That's something.
Supposedly. Some people say that's not true, some people say that it is. I don't know. But I was also never gonna play.
Yeah. It's like when people are like, it's Pokemon with guns. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just go play Digimon. Same thing. Much different game though, but still. If I want my Pokemon to have guns, I'll just go play Digimon. That's fine.
Speaking of Digimon, they've done a Monster Hunter collaboration.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So you can raise the monsters in your little Digivice thing.
That's so cute.
I still have my original Digimon somewhere, just needs a battery.
Yeah.
I'll never forget how fucking mad my brothers were when I got Angemon. Because they tabbed their Digimon.
Tabbed.
So if, you know how there's a tab that blocks the battery from connecting? Just so that it doesn't use it, sort of thing. So if you put the tab in and out very quickly, you can reset the Digimon and have a fully grown Digimon.
Oh.
One of my brothers got a Vegemon, the other got a Whalemon. I elected to not tab my Digimon and actually raise it. And I got Angemon. One of the rarest, apparently. Because, like, it's totally random what you get each time.
Yeah. Why, Log? Why you do the part? Ah, okay, all good. Welcome back.
So I've more or less done everything that I can reach up here, and there is still loads that
Yeah.
I cannot reach from up here. I'm very confused. Okay, so you can just parkour up.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I hadn't investigated yet.
All good. He broke at the moment. Yeah, doesn't surprise me after everything that's had to be going on lately for him.
Oh, he's doing fine. He has a full-time job. He's been paid for his holiday.
Okay.
It's just that groceries are expensive, and we've been doing other stuff.
Yeah. Fucking up groceries. Fuck that noise. So expensive. I wonder what the settlement will end up being with PowerWorld. No Nintendo, PowerWorld is definitely going to lose.
The thing is, before it makes it to lawsuit territory, they would have sent a cease and desist.
Oh, absolutely.
Which means these people have ignored it. So, everything that they made, they're about to lose. Because, like, I don't know if these people have fooled themselves into believing they have a chance in court.
Yeah. And there is a huge difference between something like Poker Road and fucking PowerWorld. The Poker Road, non-for-profit, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Whereas PowerWorld was released as a full game.
Yep.
With a price to match. I mean, if you really, like, give it a little bit more thought, it's like starting a bikie gang and calling yourselves the Angels from Hell and expecting the Hells Angels to not come and kick the shit out of you.
Pretty much, yeah.
You have picked a fight with the biggest dog. And they never had enough servers.
Doesn't surprise me.
There was an issue with server bleed.
Ooh.
Where eventually your world would get too big or there'd be too many people.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just glitch and fuck up because it's just too much. So you'd make a new server to avoid it, like, you know, to get rid of all the issues, but over time it would just happen again.
Yeah.
Because, I think it's Temtems is a Pokemon-like game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so different that they're not going to get touched.
Yeah.
I like the character creation for it.
Temtems is pretty fucking cute.
Do you remember the platypus-looking Pokemon that turned out to just be a very, very good fan art?
Yeah.
So the devs of Temtem reached out to that artist and paid for the design, and that is a Temtem now instead of a Pokemon.
That's cool. That's kind of similar to how there was a DeviantArt artist that was creating all the very lifelike Pokemon, like realism for Pokemon, and they hired them for Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. But yeah, pay your artists.
Mm-hmm. What's up,
But you've got to love the precedent that has been set. AAA game will blatantly steal shit to put in.
Mm-hmm.
Independent dev teams, hey, can we pay for your art and put it in our game? Because we think it's super neat.
And there is a huge fine line between being inspired and outright theft.
Mm-hmm. AAA game forces out game, is glitchy and buggy and does not work correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Independent game comes out, works like a fucking dream. Because they weren't forced to crunch it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you only played it a couple times, but you remember Calico.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was the first person to finish it, but I was definitely the first person to report the endgame bug.
Oh.
I got dropped outside of bounds.
Milo!
And I did my own QA to see if I could get back in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And yeah, there was no way for me to get back on the island at all.
No.
I could not get back onto land.
Mm.
So I emailed the support team, the dev team sort of thing. It's like, hey, so this has happened. This is everything I've done. I'm still out of bounds. Do you have any suggestions? And it's just like, I have CC'd in the devs. We are on this. Thank you so much. And then I went looking to see if anyone else was having this issue, and people were. but all they were doing was complaining about it. So it's like, are the devs gonna do anything about this? It's just like,
Have you told them?
like, yeah, have you put in a report? Because it's the first time I've actually put in a report for a bug.
Yeah.
So, you know that teleportation potion that you get in the game?
Yeah.
That was their fix for it whilst they figured out what the hell caused it.
Ah.
Like, if you end up out of bounds, here is a portal that will just drop you back at your cafe. So that was what they put in until they could figure out just why it dropped me where it dropped me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I'm not gonna get mad about it. It's just like, okay, what can I do? What can I try?
Yeah.
Because I think that was the day it launched.
Oh, yeah.
And I just found it really interesting that, like, apparently it never came up in playtesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did no one in playtesting finish the game?
Apparently
What
not.
happened? Found a fun glitch in the world demo when I was playing that.
Oh.
I was going after No Gigante, and if you stood a certain distance away, he would just stand there and roar at you. He wouldn't come any closer or do anything. He would just stand there and basically scream. Just like, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but it's definitely amusing.
Excuse me while I stand here and fire with a bow.
I don't know if that would have worked. That probably would have made him charge.
Most likely, yeah.
But I was just there, kind of waiting for him to do something, and he was waiting for me to do something, and it's just like...
One of those bar fights. Come on, pussy, do it! Do it! Hit me first, pussy!
The thing is, I'd already hit him. This was after a zone change.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about, like, the reveal of the flagship for Wilds.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst obviously we're not getting the equal dragon weapon reveal sort of thing, I can't help but see some similarities. Because apparently this monster has been chained up to such an extent that, like, the chains are now kind of a part of its body.
Yeah.
And when you see the equal dragon weapon, like in the art book, it's being suspended by cables.
Oh.
So there's just like, I'm probably seeing synchronicities where there aren't any. But, you know. Also, whose fucking idea was it to let's just chain the monster to the wall?
Just kill it. Too cruel to keep it fucking chained up. That's fucked up.
Because you've got some monsters who just point blank can't be killed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess none of them have been small enough that that was a possibility, but at the same time, like, you don't get to be surprised that this thing finally released itself and is just being a murder machine.
Hmm.
You reap what you sow. I've already forgotten the kid's name, but because we've gotten like more story-based stuff. Because Alma, they've got Alma explaining things. Alma is your handler. because it's like this. They've done a very nice like introductory guide of just like, here is your team and what parts they play and the beginnings of the story. Kids Village is the keepers. They're supposed to be making sure this thing stayed contained. So it's just like, well, you know, well done. You had one job.
Yeah.
But also, did no one question? Does anyone know why it was contained? Like, are we gonna be get that? Like, we'd better get that information. I need to know.
Yeah.
Because Elder Dragons aren't gonna be playing anywhere near as big a role as what they normally would.
Oh.
They really wanted to put the focus on like the world and the ecology and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So they haven't said that there's not going to be Elder Dragons, but they have said that they're not going to be playing as big a role as what they have in previous games.
Yeah.
Take a sip. What's the worst that could happen?
Make sure
Yeah, I'll kill it if there's greater consequences. Because this is supposed to be the very last of its species. So, obviously it can be killed. You managed to get the rest of them.
Yeah.
Like, why was this poor fuck left to suffer?
So I'm stretching one half of my body at a time, and I'm trying to power wash with my left hand, and it's not going well.
But yeah, like, the story so far is like the most un-Monster Hunter thing we've ever been given. But having said that, like, we didn't, until we find this kid, we didn't realize that this place was still occupied.
Oh.
Because the guild definitely would have stepped in for something like that.
Definitely, yeah.
She's like, okay, it's chained to the wall because it's too dangerous to be let live. It's functionally extinct. Okay, we're gonna dispatch some hunters and we're just gonna put it down. And it's definitely not the characters I thought they were.
That's sad.
Because that would have been really fun.
Yeah.
But it also goes against the law of Monster Hunter if it was.
How so?
L-O-R-E, not L-A-W. Because it's supposed to be like, once in a generation, you just have this one hunter, it's just like, you are a cut above the rest.
Yeah.
No one knows why, you're just incredible. So if these were the same characters, it means that there's 2 hunters in this generation that were just completely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just a nod to previous games. Which means Gemma is definitely not Little Miss Forge like we thought. And that confirmation comes from the name reveal of the guy that's sending us out for the guild. His name is Fabius, not Julius.
Okay.
So, not the same guy.
Sounds like Mum is already home. We've had early shifts this week. Yeah, Mum's home already. Rude. Yes, I know, she's home. No idea. Screaming.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hagrid's like, hi, Mom.
Helen.
I've only got about 10 or so more minutes and then I'll be down. I told Mum as well how the community started calling him Mumslow. It was like, that is weird. I don't
That's
know
the
them.
internet.
I don't know them.
Well, she doesn't want to be called Mumslow. She shouldn't appear on stream. Like, that's pretty much it. You are here, therefore you are canon now.
Funny as well, last night I said to her, I'm going to go stream Mechanicus now. She's like, alright, well, I'm probably going to be in bed some point soon. So I'm like, yeah, just come say goodnight on stream later. And she's like, but I'll be in my pajamas. Like, Mum, as long as your titties ain't out, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, just don't do anything not too. It's like, my legs, they haven't been shaved.
Probably couldn't see that on stream anyway.
It's funny every time she mentions something about like going out with 3/4 pants. She's like, I haven't shaved my legs in ages. I'm like, Mum, who the fuck are you trying to impress with your shaven legs?
The only reason they started advertising for women to shave their legs was to make more razor sales.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. It was a non-issue. Like, how can we sell more razors?
Yeah. I still love that the inventor of the shopping cart didn't think anyone would use them or want them in their supermarkets, so we had to get models to use them in advertisements.
This thing that is going to make your life significantly more convenient.
It was wartime, so making stocking wasn't a priority. True. Yeah, back in those days, you really had to think about what was needed for military uses only. You know, if we could scrimp on something. I'm all the way up there, your shadow appeared down here. I'm like, oh.
I do have a reputation of being a cryptid to uphold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not getting all of the front of this.
It's alright, we don't have much time left anyway.
Willow, you scared the shit out of me.
Minor things just made parachutes and then hand stitched the rest. Spacesuits, wow. Things just from now, if I remember correctly, yeah. I believe during World War II, for a certain opposition party, there was, I'm not sure if it was Prada or something else, but they were forced to make the opposition uniforms. And, yeah, that was something that, I think as of 10 years ago, they tried to prosecute that brand for making the uniforms for the enemies. It's like, why are you trying to prosecute us when we were held against our will to do so? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Prisoners of war, dumbass. We weren't there because we wanted to be.
Damn circular object. I'm trying to walk in straight lines to get these lines done, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
bumpy.
What the fuck?
What? What?
Steam just crashed.
Stream just crashed. Did you say?
No, Steam's crashed. My mouse is going weird. What the fuck is happening?
Oh no.
Because like my mouse is stuck in the middle of my screen. Everything is closed.
Oh. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Perhaps the goblin just died.
I don't know. I'm somehow still in Discord. Okay, nope. I've got my mouse back. I'm just gonna let it be. See what comes back on its own. Willow. Please. I'm aware of a crisis. Her bowl is probably empty, so... She is meowing at me, but... Okay, yes, I have complete mouse control back.
Excellent.
Okay.
What?
So the screen just swiped to the side and everything is back? Okay. I don't know.
Kind of sounds like a graphics card issue.
No, all of that's been updated. I know that Willow was momentarily behind the computer, but there's no cords other than the power cord.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the fan is now trying very hard. But I don't have any more happening than what I normally do.
Yeah. It sounds like crisis is averted now, but still pondering why it would have happened.
Because I know that, like, it's got a dual processor so that you can have, like, two things happening at once. So I don't know if, like, Willow's managed to, like, nudge the power cord and it just had a freak out and decided to do that, and I don't know why it decided to, like, slide itself back over. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the poor thing is old.
Yeah. That counts there. Yep. Those. So the Deadpool and Wolverine movie is on Amazon now to rent and buy. So tomorrow or Tuesday night, myself and Mother will be watching it.
Recommend, it's pretty good.
I'm probably gonna buy it so I can watch it again whenever the fuck I want.
Gambit is honestly my favorite part of the movie, and it's not necessarily because it's good.
Yeah. I love that whole thing with Gambit. Ryan Reynolds is like, okay, I need you to say the line with a heavy Cajun accent, and so I can react to it, but I need you to also then do it without the heavy Cajun accent so I actually know what you're saying. To do 2 separate takes for that.
Yep. Because it's a very thick accent.
Well, he's doing it how his father would talk, so...
Because the thing, I didn't have any trouble understanding what was said. It was just like, oh, I can see why we didn't go down this route.
Yeah. Oh, with Channing Tatum actually having his own Gambit movies and whatnot.
Well, like, just going with, like, the accurate
accurate,
accent.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like even with X-Men original animated and X-Men 97, like you could understand Geb perfectly fine.
It was a soft accent.
Yeah.
This is a full-blown Cajun, deep in the bayou accent. I don't know what it is, but this feels like such a nonsense level.
Yeah, it's just so wide. And we are currently over time.
Yeah, I thought we might make that.
Yeah. It is time to stoop. Oh my god. That's really caked on there.
The spinning nozzle does a great job with it. Are we ending?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloop.
Peace, deuces, out. Ugh.
Gonna let you do your outro.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming out and having fun.
Well, thank you for the makeup session, because you weren't feeling it yesterday.
Yeah. And I think when we finish with all the bonus stuff for PowerWash and we eventually want to switch over to a different game, multiplayer games I'll probably only do twice a week, so I can actually get through my single player backlog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that'll only be until Wilds comes out. And
Yeah.
it's just like all the time.
Yeah. If we
And
eventually...
who knows, we might have extra people with that one, because I know that I'll be appearing on other channels. And just playing in my free time.
Yeah. Alright, darling. I will catch you on Tuesday, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Alright, guys. That is going to be it for today. Oh, not end. I want to do that still. So, yeah, that is PowerWash for today. You're welcome, Log. But I will be back later on tonight with Mechanicus. And yeah, we'll just see where that ends up going. But until then, catch you guys on a different stream. See you later. Have a good one. Bye for now.